Yo, welcome to Fling Golf with Sunny. In today's video, we'll be talking about a method that I found that actually helps you to read the greens properly and correctly. So check it out. Let's also talk about reading greens. So I came across this thing called Aimpoint. What Aimpoint does is, as long as you know the slope, right, approximate slope in degrees, you can use your fingers to see where you want to aim it according to where the hole is, right? So let's say there's 2 degrees of slope that you estimate, and let's say this is going, I don't see there's not much slope here. Actually, it's sloping down, but let's come over this side. And so let's say we think it's, well, right to left. So let's say we think it's breaking right to left, and we say it's 1 degree of slope, right? So what you do is you put one finger directly over the hole, okay? And then for every degree of slope, you add a finger, right, to whichever way you think it's gonna break, okay? So if it was breaking right to left, my fingers would be approximately right there, right? And so this middle finger is where I'd be aiming. That would be my aim point, right? So first finger is directly over the hole, second finger is degrees of slope, and so that's about where I want to aim, to the right of that hole. Now I'm not saying that that's where it slopes at, but I'm saying that's how you would calculate the aim point. Now, as far as telling the degrees of slope, there's 2 ways of doing that. One, you could train yourself to see if you can read the green with your feet, right? So using your feet, you'd walk from your ball to the hole, and you see you'd kind of feel out which way the green breaks from there, okay? And you would see, you determine how many degrees of slope it is and which way it is. That takes a lot of time. Okay, and what you might want to do also is there's some phone apps that have digital levels, right? So what you can do, if you want to be able to read the greens pretty well, is you can use that level app on your phone, and put it on the ground on the slope and see what it says, and then kind of match that up with what you feel. It'll tell you 1 degree, 2 degrees, 3 degrees, whatever, right? Once you do that, you do your aim point with your fingers, right? If it's telling you 2 degrees right to left, you'll do 3 fingers, right? This finger is over the hole, this finger is over the hole, 2 degrees left to right, my aim point will be here, right? Because you add 1 finger per degree of slope, right? So that's pretty much what you do for that. Option number two is getting a greens book. Right? This is what the pros use. They have a greens book that tells them the percentage of slope change on the green, and then in the back of the book they'll have what those percentages mean in degrees of slope, right? So it won't tell them the degrees straight on it, but it'll tell them the direction of break. It'll have the arrows pointing all over the green, telling them which way it breaks, and then they can go to the back of the book to see what that percentage translates to in degrees. And then from there, you use your aim point according to the amount of degrees it's telling you to see where you need to aim, right? Now, whether or not it goes in is really going to determine how much online your actual putt is, and how soft or hard you hit the ball, right? Of course, the harder you hit the ball, the less it'll break. The softer you hit the ball, the more it'll break, especially towards the end, towards the hole. So, now about, greens books, those cost money, I believe. Those cost money. If you feel it's worth the investment, get one, right? But you have to buy it, I believe, per course, right? And I think I've seen them for like $40, $20, depending on what course it is. And you can get you a greens book, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do an Aimpoint putt here, and I'm gonna use my phone, actually, my phone app, to see how many degrees this breaks, and see if we can try a few balls to get it in from, I don't know how long this is. This probably looks to be about, I don't know, 30 feet or so. So yeah, let's see if we can do this. All right, so I got 1.6 down, right? It's not really left to right, it's down. Let's see what it is up here. All right, I got a slight left to right also. Let's see what it is here. All right, so it's a slight left to right, but it's more so down. Okay, you can see by these numbers. So, and it's reading about 1.5 degrees down and right. So you want to aim a little bit before the hole so that it doesn't catch up too much speed. And it looks like maybe a degree to the left. So that's gonna be 2 fingers, one over the hole, one left of it. Okay, so let's see how we do here. Okay, so of course I'm only human, so I'm not gonna have it perfectly online every time. So I'm just gonna try to get one to go according to where I'm aiming at. So I'll pick the spot on the grass, and that's what we're going for. Now, as you can see, that one was way offline, like nowhere near the line at all. So missed. That one was kind of offline. You see the bounce kind of threw off the trajectory also. This one was online. That one was actually online. It was just a bit too fast and didn't break enough before it got there. That one was offline. That one was offline as well. And this one was online with the right amount of speed, and it went. So tell me what you think about that, right? Go out to your local course and try it on the putting greens and see if it works for you. Come back to the video, comment, let me know how it works for you. And as always, if you got some value out of this content, please like, comment, and share with your other buddies who need help putting. And maybe they can get some benefits out of this too. I Fling off with Sunny, out. See you in the next video.